everybody, I'm Rebecca here at Y Mermaids, and I'm now 28. Yep, I'm 28 now. I'm getting old. Today's is a tag video because it's Friday and it's Friday tags. Today's tag is the Make a Meal of It tag. This tag was created by Elena at Elena Reads Books and Sam from Cold Tea and Crumbs, and I have links to both of their videos down in the description below. I was tagged by Elena as well as Clarice from Clarice Reads. So again, all of those are down there, so check them out. So for this tag, what you do is you pick a genre and then you answer all the questions using books from that genre, so you make a meal of it. It's a really cool tag if you think about it. I decided to not go with fantasy or sci-fi fantasy because I feel like those are the books that I mention the most, and I decided to make it a little bit different today. So the genre that I have chosen is classics. That's right, classics. The first question is starter. A short story or a collection of short stories. I decided to go with, and I'm not sure if this is a classic, but I'm considering it a classic, and that is the Jeeves and Wooster stories by P.G. Wodehouse. This is one omnibus of them, very good, or just enough Jeeves, and there's like 10, I think, stories in here, and then there are lots and lots and lots more. I love these stories. They're so much fun, they're hilarious, and if you have never read any P.G. Wodehouse, I recommend picking up just one of the short stories about Jeeves and Wooster because they're pretty fun. Question 2 is for your main course, and you're just gonna pick a novel. So I've chosen one of the biggest novels on my shelf, and that is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. It's so good. I haven't actually read this one yet. My dog's barking, I'm sorry. I haven't read this one yet, but I really, really want to. And I just wanted it because it's pretty. Question number 3 is dessert, and it's a book with a sweet ending. I am going with Anne of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. It's adorable. It's sweet. The entire series, I only read the first 3 because that's where I'm stopping. But anyway, that's another story. It's a good happy ending. Number 4 is a side dish, and it's a book under 400 pages. A lot of classics are under 400 pages, but I decided to go with The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. It's only, this edition is 227 pages. I'm about halfway through reading it. I picked it up a while ago and just put it down for some reason, I don't know why. But it is a fairly short read. It's in the same age range as Anne of Green Gables, which is more like young classic, so it's a bit easier to read. So it's a pretty quick read as well. Number 5 is for cheese, and it's an oldie but a goodie. I have gone with Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is one of the oldest books on my shelf, not this edition, because this edition's newer-ish, like a couple months old. But as far as like the publication date of most of the classics I have on my shelf, this is one of the oldest ones I have. Now there are books that I've read that are older than this because I took Brit Lit up to 1800 in college, so I read stuff from like way back. But this one. Number 6 is for coffee, because a lot of people like to drink coffee after dinner. It's like a nice little dessert, I think so. I don't know. I like to drink coffee after dinner at like formal dinners, and I don't know why, but I enjoy it, so there you go. But this is a book that gets your adrenaline going. Not a lot of classics really get my adrenaline going. They're a little bit tougher to get into, but I did decide to go with 1984 by George Orwell. I really like dystopians, and you want to know what's going to happen, and is he going to get in trouble, and all that kind of stuff, and plus you're like, what is going on? So this one sort of got my adrenaline going, and as far as classics go. And finally, number 7 is dinner guests, because you can't have dinner without other people. Well, I guess you could. But no, we're not. We're gonna have a party, sort of, kind of. I'm gonna tag 3 people, and I'm going to tag Janessa from Thoughts from Nowhere, because I feel like she'd have really good answers to this, and she may go classics as well, but I don't know. Do what you want. You don't have to. It's okay. I got your classic tag coming up, though, just so you know. Couple weeks. I'm gonna tag Sabrina from Sabrina Everywhere, and I'm going to tag the Retired Book Nerd, because you're awesome. So anyway, I have links to theirs down below. Go check out their channels if you have not done so already. And if you want to do this tag, then do the tag. It was really fun. Thanks again to Elena and Clarice for tagging me, because it was actually a lot harder for me to do this tag because I didn't want to go with books that I always talk about, hence the classic books, and even in some cases classics I don't even necessarily mention a lot, because I was like, I don't need To Kill a Mockingbird because you know that I love it. So anyway, I hope that you had a good time. I had a great time. That's it for me today. I will see you next time.